Hello, everyone. I'm Joyce Brooks, and I'm the chair of the Great Education Colorado Board, and we welcome you. And I hope you're enjoying your experience here in our escape room. This is an example of how Great Ed is always trying new things, pushing the envelope, and finding ways to bring more and more people together into a movement to ensure that every student gets the educational opportunities and the support that they need to graduate and to lead their very best lives. We here at Great Ed work tirelessly to help all of us come together to really bring sustainable, adequate, and equitable school funding to public schools in Colorado. But it costs money. This experience alone that we're all having took creativity, teamwork, research, writing, and collaboration, and hundreds of hours to just put all this together. But this is only one part of what the Great Ed staff is doing right now. We all know that COVID has laid bare and has really exacerbated the inequities and cracks in our society. That makes our work here at Great Ed more important than ever. But we have a gap of our own to bridge. And to be honest, when we had to cancel our luncheon, it blew a hole in our budget. The Great Ed Board, though, decided very early to do whatever we could to keep our Great Ed team at full force, because this work cannot stop. So I'm asking each of you right now to think about what education has meant in your life and in the lives of your family. Think about what you hope for the future for our communities, for our state, for our children. And ask yourself if that future is possible if Great Ed is not successful in empowering individuals and coalitions to work together for ballot measures that make sustainable, adequate, and equitable funding of Colorado schools a reality. We have to work together. So I'm going to ask you to please take a moment to help us bridge this gap by giving a tax-deductible donation to Great Ed. Now, any amount helps. This amount, any amount you give, gives us the energy and the encouragement that comes from knowing that folks like you are behind us and with us in creating a vision of a Colorado where every student, no matter where he or she lives, how he learns or she learns, or the color of their skin, that every one of those students graduates ready to thrive. So I want to ask you to go right now to greateducation.org/bridge-the-gap. And I'm going to ask you to make your donation and consider making a recurring gift. If you'd like to mail a check, however, you can send it to our offices at Great Education Colorado, 1355 South Colorado Boulevard, Building C, Suite 500, Denver, Colorado 80222. I'll wait right here. Okay, friends, I can see you. We can't turn on the lights and have table captains collect your donations, so I'm just checking back in with you. So head over to that link, greateducation.org/bridge-the-gap, and help us bridge our budget gap so we can keep fighting to bridge Colorado's opportunity gap and the graduation gap and the achievement gap and the equity gap. Let's all do this together. Okay, you can now go back to our escape rooms.